telling you why people are not coming to save us. It is not breaking news, but it's just the truth. Don't pay attention to all these their seminars and symposiums and the UN General Assembly, blah blah blah. That in Africa they are here to help Africa and blah blah. There's something a Ghanaian pastor said, and that thing really hit me when he said it. I forgot the name of this Ghanaian pastor. He's a very popular pastor. He wears glasses. Can't remember his name, right? It just skipped my mind. He said, if Africa is no longer poor, the UN will not exist. You know? So it is in the self-interest of the UN to ensure that Africa is poor so that it can continue to exist. It's just like now, if your job is to provide food to people and collect money, will you not come one day and give them the food for free? No, you won't. He said that, and that thing hit me. He said that it is in their best interest for Africa to remain poor. Because as long as Africa is poor, they are in business. But the day Africa is no longer poor, they are out of business. That's the end of the UN. You know, so I need us to really kind of get. I think the reason why I think this is important is when we know as a country that white people are not coming to save us, then we can develop ourselves so we can save ourselves. You know, I see this UN General Assembly where people are giving speeches of how it's Africa's time and they are coming to help Africa and blah, 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 blah. Ever since I can remember, man, they have always been trying to help Africa. Ever since I took a walk out of my mom's womb, they have been trying to help Africa. Until today, they are still trying to help Africa. You know? So we have to understand that, you know, and you have to look at another thing that again, like I've come to understand, like today, right? One thing, what really made me want to shoot today was I was watching a clip on Channels TV, and the white woman was saying that their school is Education USA, some program about like students that want to go overseas to study. And she was like, they came to Nigeria, that they are looking for students that are bright, so they can, those who may have challenges paying their school fees, they can take them overseas and help them and become something. So they put it in the way that they are coming to help us, you know, help the Nigerian students to have a better future. But that is the narrative that they always play. They are always trying to help Africans to be somebody, you know. But the reality is that there is no help in this, you know. And the reason why I know that is because I studied over there. And one thing I came to realize is that when you are an international student and you are studying overseas, they charge you more. There are so many reasons why they say they charge you more, but they charge you more. That's just the reality. They charge you more, right? They'll come up with some insurance and blah blah. This they just charge you, right? So you pay. You sometimes even twice more than their citizens pay, right? Now that's one. So another thing, these things are right. They are not helping us. We are the ones that are helping them, because we are the ones taking our hard-earned Nigerian money. We convert it to their money and then put that money in their economy to make the economy better. You know, and then we go to school there. We're the ones helping them. And then one thing that we don't see is they attract our bright minds, those Africans who can help, you know, make Nigeria a better place, those ones that we should hold so they can help develop our country, or those that we should support so they can help develop our country. We allow them go overseas to study, and then when they realize that these people are very brilliant or they are genius, smart, they keep them in their country. You know, they give them excellent jobs, give them whatever they need to stay in the country. And at the end of the day, Nigeria loses, Africa loses. Understand? So when the lady was talking about, that they are here to help Africans to have a better future. No. We should stop accepting that narrative that somehow white people have come to help us. No, they come for their interest. But instead of them telling us that we have come for our interest, they will frame it in the way that they are coming to help you. Okay? So that's very important. So, like all these UN seminars and UN General Assembly that was conducted, right? Someone can argue that, they are for African issues, that they were addressing issues, and they made a speech of how they can help, blah, blah. The Sudan war is still raging in Sudan, and all they can do is give speeches. Why didn't they give speech? Why didn't they stop at giving speeches during Ukraine and Russian war? They didn't do that. Right? They gave speeches and they now started supporting Ukraine, right? But that's another conversation. Let's talk about Africa. You see, what they do in this UN General Assembly, and I stand to be corrected, is that the West sets the agenda for Africa. These development goals and all these women rights issues, it is the West that set the agenda. Other African countries or other influential members like maybe Tony Elumelu, all they do, right, is echo what the West is interested in. That's all they do. If the West are for women's rights, all they have to do is make sure that their policies support women's rights, so they can get funds and connection from whoever is giving it out, And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't want it to be like, oh yeah, bashing him or something like that. No, what I'm trying to get at is, what I'm saying is this, that even those Africans who are maybe in UN pushing for African agendas, right? They are not the one that decide what agenda that is tackled in Africa. The West already decided this is the agenda we want to focus on in Africa. And all they do is now echo it. You see, so that's what happens. So I want you to really understand that nobody's coming to save us from our bad government, from our corruption, from our affliction. Nobody's coming to save us. We are the ones that will save us. Only us. And the moment we start looking at each other to help, that's when we'll move far.